that up. Oh, that's bad. As soon as I saw that, I knew that. Oh. Okay. So I did a few things off camera. I ignore that block. That's how I get up on the back of my new Rover. Yeah, so 8 wheels. Um Same platform, I just extended it and made the wheels bigger. Because I'm going to put a crane, and I did everything off camera because, and I'm glad I did. Um at first I thought, well, it's just going to be a lot of, extending and welding and then figuring out where the wheels are going to go and all that. And so, and yeah, it took some trial and error. So I'm glad I did it off camera. In the future, if I'll do maybe like the next iteration of this, or if I make another one, because I probably won't do like another upgrade or remodel to this one, but I'll probably be at some point building a large grid. So like this one that's a small grid. So that block size right there, that will be these pieces right here. Will be made out of those. So then the wheels will be, I mean, you can see the size difference. It'll be huge. So something like that in the future, if you guys want to see the the build process of that, then let me know in the comments, and I will include, if you want to see every single one of them or something, um, let me know, and I'll include it and maybe just put it on a time lapse or something until I get to a point where I have a semi important thought and let that play out normal speed. So yes, it is off center. It is, well, yeah, it's 11 wide, so that my crane, I'm going to put a crane on the back, and I figured, you know what? I will I'll include you guys in the crane building process, which is going to be, there's going to be some cuts in this because I'm not just going to build it and wing it. Um, I'm definitely going to be using a build guide because I I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I have an idea, but I will definitely be using a guide to help me along. And apparently, having your cockpit up here and your crane back here with stuff on the back when you're driving, like you've seen in gameplay already, having something on the back messes with the camera. So it's best to, wherever you're going to sit, to put it in the back somewhere. So I'll probably put it in the back corner somewhere. And then, yeah, I got to get this stuff put in there somewhere. Which, so we got a hydrogen tank and the piping to go into survival kit. And then I took the connector off. And then we have this battery. So I will have the connector on there. But, so I forgot that these connectors are just, they're like storage containers. So I could put several of these down here and just use those as storage, which is, it's about 2/3 the size of a small grid medium storage container, which is about, close to the size of this survival kit. Actually, from that end, it's probably about, it might just be the green part there, that big. Maybe include this little bit right here, not the shiny pipe, but just that part. So from there to that edge. So, I mean, you can see it's, yeah, the connector's a little bit shorter, so it's going to take up less room. And I can probably actually do some cheeky stuff and maybe do something like that. I'd have to build a wall, and then I could butt it up against the side. Yeah, I could do that. And then put them back to back and have two of them right there. Once I get, here's, now this is the next part, is this is gonna suck. I have to disconnect all of this stuff and move it. Probably put my cockpit back here. I'm gonna build a different cockpit. Oh, and so I do have storage. So this is mine now. I ground this down to the hack. Ended up being able to make it mine. And by doing both of these doors, since they have computers, that makes the entire grid. So every block where it's yellow outlined, every block is that's attached is a grid. For those of you that don't know, so anything attached to that grid that has computers, if you hack them, then that grid is yours. So this entire grid is now mine, which I have a warehouse full of shelves. So if anybody's in the market, might post these on Facebook and see what I can get out of them. They're a little rusty, but I think they'll clean up. You know, just put a wire wheel on your grinder and you know how. But yeah, these right here. So these storage containers were actually part of a DLC. And I had seen another YouTuber using these, and I was like, oh, that's great. That's what I need. And well, I didn't have the DLC. So I went ahead and picked it up so I could have storage at the base until I get my crane built. I can go out, find a a place like this that has some large grid storage, and then I can bring it back and extend the base probably on the outside and put a connector, probably put a connector on the back, be able to hook up to the base and offload stuff really easy. Or, well, actually that would just do ore. It won't do, I don't think it'll do components. But either way, until I get some bigger storage. I mean, this isn't bad. Okay, so I don't know if I want to, I'll keep recording. I'll keep the camera on while I do the moving around, and probably just go ahead and do a time lapse. fine. Now we can just pick that up. Oh, that's bad. As soon as I saw that, I knew that. Okay. We're back. But I cut. Let me give you a walk around here. So we got our new cockpit. I moved the battery back here. I'm in the process of building this next connector. Got this one back here for storage. Our survival kit, and then all our little bits and bobs: batteries, gyro, beacons down there, our terminal, hydrogen tank. Here I'm building my crane. I just ran out of large steel tube, so which I also need to make this wheel. Oh, and you can tell I added some paint. So and some lights. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to do the underneath. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and give it a paint job, but it's still dirty because it's still just a scrap hauling rig. So I thought, oh, it'd be kind of cool. Like, this is, where all the cargo is going to go. I just realized a major issue. That needs to be, that right there, this rotor needs to be 3 blocks tall. Because eventually down the road, I'm going to have some medium storage on here. They are 3 blocks tall. And not that this is going to the crane. It will not be ported in. Well, it's on the backside. Is that little bit of yellow there? The whole backside of this is a port. And the medium storages have those ports, similar to that one. It's not going to be used, but at some point I will probably replace these blocks that I'll have 3 high of. All right. So now I can hop. Oh, all the way off the rig. How we like to do it. Now that's where I have to stop because I don't have the tube. So I'm going to go out, exploring, searching. And as I find tubes, I can finish that wheel. And that piece, right? Yeah, that piece and that piece. And then I will come back and, I guess, work on it. I don't need... No, I need small steel tubes, large... Yeah, I need to just go... Oh, find stuff to just tear apart. All right. Well, I'm out of here for this episode, so you'll just have to come back for the next one to see where I go and what I find along the way. Thanks for watching, and if you don't mind, think about hitting that sub button and the thumbs up on your way out. Until then, have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.